Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Boomer Grounds podcast. It is Remembrance Day for us in Canada here today. And since we actually have a veteran on the group,
we actually care about our veterans.
We should actually say thank you for, your service. Without her, we wouldn't know that the rain is going to rain tomorrow.
Well, 7% chance it's already raining.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like 7% of the area, isn't it? Is that what the percentage is supposed to mean?
Dude, I don't even know. And that was my fucking job. It's not the chance of it raining. It's the chance of that area.
I don't know if that's a percentage of the area that's going to be covered in rain.
That would get rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you see like...
So, fuck if I know.
Well, you're retired. Okay. You don't have to know anymore.
Not anymore. But that wasn't even something I think I picked up on until it was like way later. On another vet text, you're like, what? What now? Like,
so how's everyone been? What have you guys been up to? Howard, how have you been this last week?
Pretty good. We had a funny moment in the household that relates to the podcast this week. My wife went on a job interview and got asked what vegetable she would be.
No.
I kid you not.
Walk the fuck out of there.
No. She answered the question and then immediately looked at them and said, and because they appeared impressed with her answer, and then immediately looked at them and said, yeah, so my husband works in HR and this question's kind of a thing with him. So, and they had a good laugh about it, but she could not wait to get home and tell me that they were like, we have one last question. It's a little odd. What kind of vegetable would you be if you were a vegetable? So she could not wait to tell me that finally somebody had asked it in a job interview other than me. So we had that. Other than that, it's Veterans Day here in the States as well. So thank you, veterans.
Is it?
Yep, Veterans Day today. And
wait,
that's...
no, you guys have Memorial Day as well. That's your like...
We have Memorial Day for those who gave their life in service, and we have Veterans Day for all of you who somehow survived being in our military. So,
we kind of put it all into one.
Yeah,
that's efficiency. That's efficiency. For some reason, we decide we got to. And the worst part is, we do the same thing. We do the exact same thing. We throw parades. We have memorials. We have festivities or remembrances at war memorials. We do the exact same thing. The only difference is we do one right at the beginning of summer at the end of May, and then we freeze our asses off in November to do the other one, which I don't understand makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I mean,
you say that until you're the one in the motherfucking parade marching through snow. You could shut up.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Why are we so
stupid?
We do Memorial Day when it's nice out, so we celebrate the folks who are no longer with us, so they can't march in the parade. So then we make the folks who survived march in a parade in snow. It was 30 degrees Fahrenheit here today. It was literally freezing here today. So it is not. It is. I'm like, oh my god. They were talking about it. New York has a big parade this day every year, and they were like, yeah, if you're going to the parade, you're gonna have to bundle up. So I've never understood why U.S. does it that way, but that's the way we do it. So yes, so Remembrance Day in Canada, Veterans Day here. So, but other than that, we're doing pretty okay. How about you, Bowers? What's new?
I signed up for a CrossFit competition.
Nice, good for you.
No, that's recent.
You said you were gonna.
Yeah, I was considering it. I did it. $125 American to sign up for this fucking competition that there's no fucking way I'm going to come close to winning. No fucking way. But so now I'm just really tired all the time because I'm pushing myself harder at the gym. I was this close to being like, guys, I'm not coming in tonight. I can't fucking do it. But here I am. Lucky you guys.
I know you have to go take your glory from being being a veteran, so we can all talk about.
It's my day, motherfucker.
All hell Bauer. See, this is the one day we should be nice to you. Because
I think that's actually kind of like the craziest part too, is like it really sucks to be in the military on Veterans Day or on Remembrance Day. Because like the parades are like, unless you get to go, like the services are really nice. When I was in Winnipeg, that one was really nice because we all got on the bus. You're in your DEUs, you go. We just got to sit and watch this whole memorial service. That was lovely. And I can see why it's a great day. When it is marching, like, but in the worst fucking conditions, no matter what, you're marching, like, and I get it. They went through fucking hell. You can do this little bit or whatever. Like, I do get that, but like, to like, it just kind of sucks. Is like, I would like to sit there and just listen to stories or like just go through this and like enjoy, like not enjoy the day, but you know, be happy for the day or want to go to these services. But when you're in the forces and you're just like, fuck me. It's still not as bad as change of command parades though, because that's just officers stroking each other's dicks as a handoff. Like it's 2 hour long handoff. Like you change the command. I pass out. I would pass out every fucking one of those because they would be sitting there talking about their life and their career. I would like to thank my wife for being with me and my children and blah, blah, blah. You're like, bitch, you're all the fucking same. Y'all got life. Let us move. You just see people dropping like fucking flies. Usually women as well because we have got lower blood pressure. So we just fucking, you just drop. Like, there's been people who've cracked their fucking teeth open because they've fallen down. Wow. There was one guy, not that I saw this one, but like, or it's a horror story that's not actually true, but like they had their rifle with a bayonet, fell forward, slashed the guy in front of them with the bayonet, apparently. Or it's a horror story, but I would like to think that it's true. Anyway, fuck change of command parades. Remembrance Day parades can continue through hail and sleet and snow. The change of command parades need to fucking stop. They need to stop. You can have your little, just fuck off. Anyway, excuse me. PTSD probably coming in there. It's minor, but it's there. You know?
So when is your actual CrossFit competition going to be?
December 13th?
How'd you do the last one?
She's got about a month.
You just did one recently too, didn't you?
Yeah, we got first actually, but
look at this champion.
We signed up for the scale division because we were going. There was a team of 3. We signed up for the scale division because a lot of the RX stuff, the prescribed stuff, we wouldn't have been able to really do it, especially with the one person. It was her very first competition, so we wouldn't have been able to do like nearly any of it, kind of thing. But then the scaled version, we had signed up for it before we knew all the workouts because we just figured we wouldn't be able to do a lot of these things RX, and we kind of destroyed. I don't think we were supposed to be in that. So exactly.
You were the ringers.
Yeah, and I don't like. There should have been an intermediate, basically. Like it's not like we should have been an RX, but like. Usually the scale people were all fine. They were like, oh, it's fine. Like they didn't care so much. It was most of the people from that gym were partaking in it or participating. So they didn't really seem to mind. And it's super friendly regardless. So it's not too big of a deal versus where I came from in Quebec, CrossFit competitions. Yeah. Bitch, people are not friendly up there. But I think it was just the northern Quebec up in like Saguenay. It's kind of like cliquey, you know, like, because it was this pocket of people, like to leave this area, Lac Saint Jean area, it takes 2-hour drive down to Quebec City. So kind of just think of like everybody knows everybody, not literally, but you know what I mean? Like, so it gets kind of cliquey and just kind of like pissy, I guess. Anyway, that's my take on it. If you weren't from Saguenay, you also kind of look like fuck you kind of thing. So anyway. I digress. Terry, what about you?
Not too much happened. Tessa had the last few days off. She had like a Prody day before Remembrance Day, so she had like a 4-day weekend.
Prody day?
Yeah, the professional development day for the teachers, so the kids
they call it a Progy day.
Yeah, what
pro development?
Yeah, professional development.
Oh, I
Kill the
was hearing
teachers.
pierogi, like
No,
the food, a pierogi.
not
Oh, I
pierogi.
was like, the fuck
I mean,
pierogi?
pierogi day
Okay,
would be nice too. I
sorry.
could go for some
Yeah.
goddamn pierogi.
Sorry,
I'm
dude,
in for
I was
pierogi day.
wanting pierogies now.
But
My
so
bad,
yeah,
but
my
I just
schedule's
figured out what we're eating for the weekend, boys. Okay, continue. Sorry.
yeah, my schedule feels like a little out of whack. Like it was yesterday afternoon. And I just didn't know what day it was, just because
Mm-hmm.
your world kind of revolves around. Well, at least my world kind of revolves around her and
Kids
her school and
school.
activities, and just like it just got totally thrown out of whack. And I was like, oh, I forgot to do this, forgot to do that. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, this is just like a hot mess. But it's okay. Like nothing else really much went on this week. There's something I was going to tell you, but I totally forgot what it was now. Yeah,
This is
nothing.
why you
Nothing.
take notes.
I know this is why you're
Note.
supposed to take notes. Yeah. Well, if I figure it out, I'll tell you all about it later. So we thought we would talk about. There's a list of games potentially nominated for Game of the Year because those Game of the Year awards are coming out soon. We can quickly run through this
Yes.
list and talk about it. I have not played, I don't think, any of them because I'm just a major Hearthstone dork. But
You don't have time.
I mean, I actually do have time if I just chose not to play Hearthstone. But
Well, that's priorities, Terry.
Yeah.
You're keeping your priorities clear.
We
Yeah.
have the exact same fucking problem.
I
Be
know.
productive or
Play some Hearthstone, yeah. All right, so let's go through this list, and if you guys have played it, maybe you could mention.
I can
your
give a
experiences.
little clarity in this category.
Okay, so the first one that's mentioned here is Hades 2.
So I have not played Hades 2, but I have heard a lot of positive buzz about it. What I do, I follow a lot of different streamers that are new release streamers and variety streamers, guys like Co-Carnage, Dance Gaming, Thorlar to a certain extent. And if they play a game that they get a lot of sponsorships because of their size of their viewership. So they'll play Hades 2 for 2 or 3 days. If I see the same title go by like 5 or 6 days in a row, I know they've hit something. Like the new one is a game called Arc Raiders, which I have not had a chance to watch myself yet. But Co-Carnage has been playing it for like 12 hours a day for like the last week and a half. So I have some faith that it might be a decent game. Hades was one of those games in the first category. It came out, everybody was screaming about Hades, and then nobody was streaming it that I was watching anymore. So I know that people liked it, but I don't really know a ton about it. I know it's got a high meta score online, but I also think that I haven't heard a lot of Game of the Year buzz about that game in particular.
I don't feel like Hades, that style of game, is a great stream game, though, is it? Like,
honestly, I haven't even seen it.
It's kind of like I don't know. From what I saw, I feel like it'd be like a girlfriend reviews poo-poo Christmas lights, where like the screen is just explode. Like, is it not just kind of exploding with a bunch of different like numbers and color? It's just like not as kind of
like Vampire Survivors.
Vampire Survivors, Diablo. I don't know how people watch Diablo. Personally, to me, like when you get going in those things, or like a barbarian's just spinning around, I'm like, what the fuck are you watching? Like, I get it when you get trained eyes and stuff, but like to me, I'm like, this doesn't seem enjoyable to watch when it's just colors exploding in your face and that's it, you know? So anyway, that's just a hot take probably, but
yeah, I mean,
personally,
people just
when I'm watching something,
people like watching people do like dungeon crawlers and that sort of stuff, like Diablo, right? Like it's not very exciting. I personally don't think it's exciting, but like if you're really into the game, it's obviously gonna be exciting seeing people do like advanced stuff, you know.
For sure.
Next game on this list is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. This one was supposed to be a very good game. Yeah,
I did not play this, but I watched multiple playthroughs of it, and a lot of people talked about this being a strong Game of the Year competitor. It also came out early in 2025, and we're still talking about it in November. Yep. So I'm just looking really quickly to see what its release date was.
It's one of those games where I wish I liked that genre of game. Like I was literally like, fuck me, I wish I liked that style because I wanted to like it.
It was very well done.
The score of a game is like huge to me. Like if the music is fucking good, it draws you the fuck in, and that shit had good music.
It
Like
really did.
one of the main reasons Shadow of Colossus is, in my opinion, one of the best fucking games ever, is because the music makes those fights so much more epic, so fucking good. And I think that that's kind of what Claire did as well, right? Like,
yeah, Claire came out in April, by the way. I just looked it up. So
shit. Okay, it's probably just gonna win because like it still has like it's got staying power, right? Is
it's got staying power.
Staying power.
Staying.
Okay,
as
cool.
always.
I mean, a stain stays.
I can't tell you the number of times I heard a streamer say this game was great, but it wasn't as good as Claire Obscura, or wasn't as good as Expedition 33.
Right.
So yeah, it does. It has that staying power. It was very story driven.
Mhm.
The story was magnificent. The music was insanely good on this game, and I cannot tell you how many people have raved about this game. And it's not for everybody. I don't think I could survive a full playthrough. It's a long game. It takes a long time to get through it. Even if you try to speed run it, it takes a long time to get through it. So, but yeah, I think that I personally think that's what's going to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards next month.
And not
Claire Obscura.
that it should be counted towards it at all, but I also think the fact that it came from a who the fuck are you like studio
Sandfall
is gonna also tilt people's votes more than it should. Like that shouldn't have anything to do with it. But like I have a feeling it's people are gonna be like, holy fuck. Like anybody who knows, like, screw it, they get it. Just because they want them to make more, or I don't know, but you know.
Well, and did you see the game through to its end?
No.
Okay, so no spoiler here. It is left open. There is a detail that comes out in the third act of the game that suggests they could very easily make another game in this universe.
But not so bad that you've got blue balls.
No.
Okay, good.
The ending,
making sure nobody's got blue balls.
The ending of the story is very satisfying and it's very direct, but there is an illusion in it. How do I don't want to give up any spoilers here to folks who have not seen the end of the game. At one point in the game, you're told there's a sense of urgency because this storyline is not as important as the other thing. They allude that there's something more important that has to get done. And so we have to wrap this up kind of thing. So they kind of just intro it as, I'm trying to think of a good like modern day example. I can't even, it's like watching a football game, but knowing a better one starts in 15 minutes. So let's wrap this up because we want to switch over to the other game. It's kind of like that is alluded to in the storyline, if that makes any sense.
Imagine using a sports reference to try to get a point through to Bowers.
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to think of something that would make sense.
I'm like, sure thing, fucking,
You know what it's like? Are either of you Doctor Who fans?
Yeah, no.
Okay, then that
the musical
won't work
episode
either.
is pretty fucking good, though.
It's like a foreshadowing, is what it is, and I think it was not foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It's like in the not last season, but the season before that in Doctor Who, they kept referencing a character, the one who waits. And they would be like, he's coming. You're like, well, what the frick is coming? Somebody just tell me when it's here so we can just move on from this?
Wait.
That's what it's
Howard.
like in Claire Obscura.
Gotcha.
What's that?
So just wait.
Just wait.
Just fucking wait.
I'm not patient.
Anyway, the next game on this list is Blueprints.
Never heard of it.
Prince.
I played the shit out of that game.
Blueprints.
And I did not even get anywhere near the ending of that game. And I had to log. Hold on, I can tell you exactly how many hours I logged in that game to tell you I did not get anywhere. I logged 54 hours in that game and didn't get anywhere near the end.
Oh, nice.
Anywhere near the end.
Value out of it.
Third person. Oh, no.
Fantastic game. It's a puzzle solver. It is if non-action games could actually win Game of the Year, this would be Game of the Year.
Then I've got the wrong one.
Yeah, this is Blueprints like royalty. Blue space Prince. And it was a play on word for Blue Prince. Right, it was a play on word. Well, and that was the reason, because the game involves an ever-changing mansion that you have to navigate through and solve puzzles. Fantastic game.
Is this by Telltale? What's their art style?
It's the publisher's Raw Fury.
Yeah, Raw Fury. There you go. But yeah, fantastic game. I would love to see this game win a couple awards. If there's I don't know exactly what a strategy. The strategy has its own category.
Cheap game too. I mean, I think $40 for a game. Like if a $40 contender is up, you're like, what the fuck, man? $40 game's gonna win it? That's sick. It's good to see.
It is, and it was a not a solo developer, but an indie developer. It took her 7 years to write this game because all the puzzles are interconnected.
Oh, wow.
Right.
There is no one way through this game because the mansion's rooms change every day, but there are progression steps that you have to take in whatever order you can take them to get towards the end of the game. And the worst part is when the credits roll, if you play this on stream, your chat will immediately go, "Congratulations on finishing the intro. You just got through the tutorial."
Oh, God.
My credits rolled.
No.
My credits rolled on, and the game is measured in days. And they said the average player gets there between day 35 and 45. I got there on day 40, and that was probably about 35 hours worth of play. And literally my chat was like, "Congratulations, you just finished the tutorial. Now the real game begins." So it's an amazingly deep puzzle game. I think it's well worth the reward if it gets it, but I that type of game typically doesn't win. So,
all right, next game on the list, Split Fiction.
So this was the spiritual successor to the game It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Which if you've ever seen is kind of a weird game where, don't play it with the person you're married to because you will end up divorced. And I believe the game is about a couple who are getting divorced and they have to work together to overcome things, but it's not how it would work in real life.
I really hope they don't win.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Split Fiction itself other than it was made by that same group and it was well received. But again, based on what people play, if I don't see it in descriptions, I don't pay much attention. That was one I did not see.
I thought It Takes Two. I quit playing It Takes Two. I thought the writing in that was so fucking dog shit. I was like, I can't listen to this shit anymore.
Well, at least you played it. I didn't even play it.
Oh, so that's the problem. The gameplay is great. Like, for it is good. And I understand, like, maybe was there no other fucking games that came out that year? Because the point
is, it won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand that it won Game of the fucking Year. That's the problem. That's what I'm angry about. Because like it was garbage.
What year was that?
A couple? No. It'd be like 4 years at this point. Time moves too fast.
So we are not fans of Split Fiction.
I am not. Well, I'm not. I don't want to be a fan of it. Not that I haven't seen anything on it because I'm still fucking salty.
It's 2021.
I'm still salty that won anything or won Game of the Year. I think it deserved to win some things because the gameplay was great.
Yeah,
but there was a couple good games that came out that year. Far Cry 6, Hitman 3, Valheim released that year.
Okay,
those are all games that if this is that bad, it probably could have done.
Playing Far Cry 6 too. And I
next
finished every Far Cry game until from 3 to 5. I had finished all of those. I think 6 is the first one. I was like,
next game on the list, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I saw this was everywhere.
I mean,
Twitch.
It was
like half a meme. It was half a meme for so long that I don't even know if it's not voted as a contender because it's still memeing, or is it really that good? I don't know.
I felt like it flamed out though. I felt like there was a lot of buzz and it was all over Twitch. Everybody was playing it on Twitch. And then like a month later, it was like, wait, did that come out?
Yeah.
So I don't know much about that one. I don't feel like that one's going to be a real strong contender this year, particularly with some of the games we've already discussed.
All right, next game on the list, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I heard it was really, really good. People were like, holy fuck. It's like the only game on the Switch 2. And people were like, yeah, buy the Switch 2 because you can play Donkey Kong Bonanza. You're like, okay.
I didn't even know this was a game until I started reading this.
Yeah, so. I'm not a platformer.
Neither am I.
I suck balls at platforms. So, but apparently it's really good. Congratulations, Donkey Kong. Yeah. You did it.
I mean, I used to be a platformer. I used to play a bunch of Mario games and all that, and this seems like it'd be right up my alley. But I haven't played. Like, I don't own a Switch 2. I don't plan to own a Switch 2.
I plan on getting it in February, maybe. I don't want to try Mario Tennis.
Next game on the list, Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Never heard of this.
Another game I heard the name of. I've not seen anybody play it. I know it's on the edge of like contendership here, so I'm not even gonna worry that I don't know what it is because
I dropped playing the first one, so I didn't even really realize the second one had come out.
There you go.
The only fun part about the first one was chugging monsters. You could chug a bunch of monsters, and I was like, cool, okay, I'm done now.
Next game listed here, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, that's this was another game I saw certain streamers play the absolute crap out of. Co-Carnage in particular absolutely loved this game. It was very true to the original one, the original Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and really basically just takes off where that one stopped, and gives a conclusion to the story. Another very story-driven, very action-packed, very good. What I love about the Kingdom Come games is you can literally just do a playthrough, do all the main quests and just get through it. But there's all these side quests and people you can meet in addition to it, that it really has a lot of depth. So it appeals to a lot of different kinds of players. Honestly, before I saw Clear Obscura, this was probably my game of the year.
Really? Next game on the list is Arc Raiders, which we kind of touched on.
This is the new one.
Yeah, I've
this
definitely
just
seen it seen advertised everywhere for this game.
Is it kind of Fortnite-y?
I don't know because I haven't taken the time to watch it, honestly, but I see it everywhere. Like I turn on my Twitch page and I see like the 10 people that are always online and they're all playing Arc Raiders. It's a multiplayer extraction adventure. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It just feels. I mean, it immediately doesn't interest me at all. But I mean, I'm not a shooter person. Because I tried to load back into Call of Duty years and years later, and it's spawn in, die, spawn in, die. Like, okay, I'm too old for this shit anymore. I'm out.
Come on, your military training should make you. Don't you think your military training should make you good for this? You know, build a good hand-eye coordination.
Call of Duty. What's the fucking? Where's the one where the zombie game came in? Not Cold War. Call of Duty. The fuck was that one?
I don't remember.
Was that last year?
No, PlayStation. It's like PlayStation 3. Call of Duty. Dude, where's my Call of Duty? Call of Duty. First zombies.
Actually, goes
World at War. That's it. Sorry, guys. I had to do it. We couldn't stop here. World at War. Let's go back to that. A little slower paced. I could survive.
Next game listed here, Ghost of Yotei.
That's another Dark Souls-y kind of game, though, isn't it?
I don't know anything about this one. I'll be honest. I've never even heard of it.
And the last one on the list here is Mega Bonk.
Okay, so Mega Bonk is not going to be nominated for Game of the Year. It's not. It's simply not. But if I had a nickel for every person who has come on to either my stream or my Discord and was like, when are you going to play Mega Bonk? It is, from what I can tell, a much more detailed and in-depth kind of Vampire Survivors kind of auto shooter rogue-like game.
It looks like RuneScape.
Yeah, it's like Vampire Survivors set in RuneScape, but it is literally just run around and hit everything around you kind of game. You know, my one of my mods DM is like, you got to get this game. Just go out, just take $10 and go buy this game. And I probably will at some point, but I still haven't done it yet. But this is kind of the meme entry here, the game. If all things are equal, this is the game that should win, kind of thing. But
if it was price, how much money went into making the game equates to points, maybe it could win, because it looks like $10 was also spent making the game.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! At least they're going to come out ahead, right?
I have found a
name on the list. When you're a $10 game, getting your name anywhere on that list, you're going to be like, Fuck yes, I win. I win.
Well, look at Vampire Survivors from what? That's 2022. That was a $5 game on Steam in early access, and it is still widely played. They just had another content update for it, so it's I think, and I've heard other streamers say this too. I think that we are, and I think I've said it on this podcast as well. We're moving into an indie age. The AAA studios are no longer the only game in town, and I'm glad to see
money hungry. Fuck them. Like
I'm glad to see this.
Yep, it's great.
All right, that is the whole list for potential game of the years, at least according to Forbes. I don't know if there's any other more obscure games that are other games that aren't mentioned. It was just brought up, so I thought we could just quickly chat about. I haven't played any of these games.
Yeah, you know what? There's one game that's not on that list. Well, there's two games that could be considered. Repo is one of them, but that's a multiplayer game and it's very laid back. I'm bad at it. I tried it. It's a great concept, but I'm bad at it. But the one that I think really needs to be mentioned that isn't anywhere is another indie game, Schedule One.
Oh, you guys have seen me play Schedule One.
Yeah, Bowers, you would love it. You're a small-time drug dealer who is starting a drug factory / distribution empire.
Is it multiplayer?
It can be, yes. I've beaten it solo. I played it solo and beat it solo.
Peak isn't on the list. I know
Peak isn't on the list either.
It only had a little bit of light in the sun there, but like, dude, it was what was that game? $5 or some shit? Like it was amazing.
Like 10.
$10, but like still, like what the fuck? Like I think
it's
it does have
thing.
actually some weight to getting on the list when a game is so fucking cheap and like it sweeps because people are like, holy shit, I want to go play like Among Us, right? Like little things like that. Like that one. Again, another reason why that one was probably as popular as it was is because it hit during the pandemic, and that is a big deal. So technically speaking, it maybe wouldn't have got as many votes or popularity if it wasn't the pandemic, but still.
Honestly, the thing that makes Peak special is the thing that kills it, which is you can't do it alone. You have to have your crew with you.
I mean, you can do it. There's people speedrunning in the single player stuff, and my fucking god.
But it's not as much fun, just like Among Us. Part of it was the hanging out with. That's what really killed it. So, but Schedule One. Check it out if you haven't already. It's a fantastic game. I love the crap out of it, and it's not gonna be a contender or be on the short list, but maybe it should be.
All right. Oh, one of the things I saw this week, which is totally unrelated to games, Funko they're talking about that might go bankrupt next year. They're like losing so much money. Yeah.
How are they losing money?
Because the only way they survive is paying for brands, and it's expensive. And then, they only can sell so much.
Licensing.
Supposedly they lost like $6 to $8 million this year or something. And they
really.
I mean, it does make sense. They're like, oh, we want to make a DC character. Okay, we got to pay DC for this. Hope all the people want to buy a fuck ton of these things.
Yeah.
Plus, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
At least TY Beanie Baby, at least it was their own. It's just fucking animals.
Yeah.
It's just fucking animals.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that they make. Also doesn't help that they make 75 versions of everything they put out there because they want to justify the license. Yeah. So you got Iron Man, then you got Iron Man with his mask open, then you got Iron Man in a suit, then you got Iron Man with a kid. It's just like, okay, listen, the Iron Man fans are buying one or two. That's it. That's it.
They're buying a lot.
Preying on the whales, basically, which is sad. It's another one of those things. Funko Pop is very predatory, if you think about it.
There's a bunch of them right there in the corner.
Yeah. But they don't care about you.
No, they don't.
They literally don't care about you. They're like, okay, cool, that guy. No, they want the person who wants, I love Iron Man. I'm going to get every single Funko Pop of Iron Man that comes out. Now they have paid for that licensing.
Yeah. But now there's not enough people to sustain that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's hard to sustain. Right? Like, they pay for the licensing. They just hope they can make their money off each brand, and then they got to cover operating costs for next year and kind of need to repeat this for other brands. That's why I see them going to more obscure IPs and stuff now, right? Like they have a lot of like old school IPs that they're making Funkos of and stuff. Probably because they get it on the cheap, and hopefully there's still enough nostalgia for those brands for them to make some
That's
money.
weird. Probably a balancing act, and they're not at the height anymore either, right? So they're just kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, one more quick thing before we move on. And this flew under my radar, and I just kind of stumbled into it the other day. But we had Yuckmouth on a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah.
And the new season came out for Once Upon a Galaxy.
Oh, nice.
The new set is out. So for folks who listen to that episode and play Once Upon a Galaxy, and you're like, okay, I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to. Nope. On Halloween, they released a brand new set. So, and it's still free to play. So go check it out.
Speaking of new seasons coming up, we have like 3 weeks left in this BG season.
Oh, thank God.
I think it's December 4th or something. That's supposed to be the new season of BGs. I guess we could quickly talk about what we're hoping happens, what we're enjoying now. I guess Power's probably not enjoying that much now, but it looks how much fun she seems to have on stream.
My alt, so I'm punching down, so it's pretty fun now.
Right?
Awesome.
Like, I don't know. I think this season has been pretty good. Like, I just don't know what the new mechanics are going to add unless they add something totally new. Or if they just go overhaul.
Are they going to add something new, or are they just going to pile on?
They haven't announced anything yet.
Okay. I still would love to see they just, at least for like 1 month. Because 1 week would probably be plenty for us that play a ton, but not for everybody else. So maybe a month where they just throw fucking everything they've ever done in there, except for Diablo. You can no. Everything.
I liked Diablo.
Oh my God, Diablo.
Yeah, well, it was the bad people that liked
Diablo. I like. Hey. I'm a 7K player. I'm not that bad. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad.
You like Yogg-Wheel too, don't you, bud?
Oh, I love the Yogg-Wheel.
You see, that's my case.
Yogg-Wheel is pure. Yogg-Wheel is pure chaos, and that's why I love it.
Yeah, you must like the auditorium one too, where you guys pick a card and give it to everyone.
No, actually, don't.
I do love that one.
I hate that.
I fucking
one.
love it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one
because I'm like, what shit show could possibly have? Like, that one's a bit different, especially because we roll so much on Fridays for my community lobbies.
Yeah.
We roll so much that's when I see it the most, and I love it. In a community lobby, I love it. MMR's not on the line, and you get to have this shit show of a game with friends. I don't want to have a shit show of a game when I'm versing other people. I want to stomp other people.
Yeah. That one, just a matter of like how much pain do people want to choose? And
yeah. Even like every time I'm like, if it's your turn to choose, I want you to type in chat. This is my fault. I love finding out like whose choice it was to pick that card. Where you get something, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Or fuck off! You're an asshole. You just gave that to the fucking Shutterwalk. Are you stupid? Yeah. It's great. I love it.
So what do you think is gonna? Would you like to happen come new season? Do you want them to throw some new mechanics at us? Do you want like a new overhaul? Mechanic. You want like a new overhaul of minions again?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna get that. We know that, right? They do that every season.
No,
they don't overhaul all the minions. It's only been like every couple seasons.
Yeah, the point
they do a complete overhaul.
I need to see something different to know that the game's still alive. If they just rehash something again, I'm going to be a little concerned. Basically, you know,
they do remove minions and add and change the minion pool. So when I say when I hear
a new mechanic, right? That's just old stuff.
Oh yeah, when I hear overhaul, I just mean like take out some of the guys we've been playing with and put in some new people and some people we haven't seen for a while is where I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, that's just like a meta change up more than anything.
Okay. Okay, so I'm misusing the term then.
Yeah.
Honestly,
at least what me and Terry were thinking.
Honestly, it is time, and I don't know the answer to this. It's time for another tribe.
Yes. It's been a very long time since we had one.
What is there to put into the game other than totems? I don't have the faintest freaking clue.
They could put Draenei or whatever that tribe is.
Draenei could be in there. Maybe I heard one person suggest maybe it's time for Alliance and Horde aligned cards. Make an Alliance build where it's Alliance Pirate. We have multi-class. Why can't we have Alliance and Horde as a class and do that and have cards that work specifically with each other that way. We have the heroes to be able to rework to do it. You know, we wouldn't have to add a ton of heroes, but I really want to see a tribe shake up on that level, and that we get something new into the mix that we've never seen before. And for me, a keyword and some new minions ain't going to do it.
I mean, there's
That's
definitely
what I'm for.
there's definitely some problem minions that need to get removed. I think chicken needs to be removed. It's like
Poor chick.
if they just change chicken to like trigger your first 2 beast death rattles, it'd be fine.
Sure.
But the problem is if you remove chicken, then beasts are awful. So it's kind of an issue.
And if you leave them in, demons are overpowered right now.
Yeah.
So I had a game. I had a game this weekend where I literally had my weakest mech on the board. All of them shielded, by the way, too. It was a divine shield run with mechs. My weakest mech, and like turn 14 or 15, so we're into end game. My weakest guy was 500 by 500, and then I walk right into the guy who's got the double gold enforcer with the golden chicken and the golden baron, and I just went, all right, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. Clean out the car, maybe do some laundry. And I came back and the fight still wasn't over. And I hadn't gone yet. I'm just sitting there watching my guys get eradicated. There's a Lord of the Ruins in the back sitting there smoking a cigar going, you know? So I get it. Yeah. He's just sitting there with a brandy.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, you take that, Howard Moon.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got his middle finger extended on the hand that's holding the cigar, you know, just for effect. Mm-hmm. So I mean, and it's like, and I see people like, oh, you can counter that easily. How? 3,000 health? You want me to have minions that are 65 by 3,000?
Yeah. You can counter it. Easy is not the word I would say.
Yeah. Exactly. It takes a very specific build.
You have a fuck ton of money and all the time in the world to go find the specific things. Otherwise, no. Your counter is another chick. No, fuck good. I don't know.
He's gonna have lots and lots of stats, but like it's just not realistic. Yeah. Like
it doesn't happen very often.
It's also not fun.
No,
like, you don't even get to like have a combat. You're literally just like obliterated before. Like
because the combat's so fast, you like it literally just flashes in front of your eyes, and you're like, oh, there's the new stats. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just not fun and interactive, and I think Beast need the card, and it just needs to not affect other tribes.
Just bring back Leaper, drop the cock, and we'll be fine.
So let's just make it be specific. We've done that with other cards.
Yeah. Old Eye Merc guy fucking sucks now, right? I mean, unless you hit like the specific shit, then he's the shit.
Yeah.
But I find it hard to get there, but that's probably a me problem more than anything. So
yeah, you see a lot the Murloc build a lot online.
Yeah,
a lot. It's disgusting because someone always hits it by like turn 9. You're just like, fuck. All right, let's start grabbing all the scam.
Bend over, Terry.
Huh? Yeah.
Bend over.
That was a lot. It just frustrates, but at least that's just stats. Like, you know, you can try to figure out a way to beat stats.
Yeah, which is at least somewhat more fair, because again, if you have some kind of thing where you're at least spawning a couple things and you can win, there's a chance. The demon one,
it's not fun or interactive. Yeah, hopefully they put out a new mechanic. It'd be nice to have a new mechanic. It's not just like they're gonna switch it up and be like, oh look, we have 3 different gimmicks going on or something.
They better either put all of it in. But the thing, I don't know. I feel like them doing that right now after this is a bit lazy.
Yeah.
Like, haha, ready? Now let's put in, what the fuck are we missing? Quests?
And Dark Moon prizes. We're missing quests. We're missing Dark Moon prizes.
What else?
What else?
How are you? You want all these mechanics at the same time?
Yeah.
I want to see it happen.
That's insane.
I've been saying it for years. I'm like, no, I want to see them like throw it all at once and see what happens. Even if they're just like, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, get fucked. I would love to see that. At least 1 week. But then again, I think
anomalies, buddies.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing. All of it. Maybe not buddies.
Oh, yeah, fuck your
wait.
buddies.
Well, no. Buddies, no. The buddies has to be in there. I guess more like, I was thinking, never mind. Ignore me. It all has to be in there together. Yes. All of it except Diablo because it just doesn't work, I don't think.
I think quests and the prize, not the prizes, the rewards
Quest
one.
and trinkets?
Yeah, quests and trinkets don't really interact well together. You have to have one or the other. Because they're both kind of like the same idea, but like...
I suppose.
Yeah.
But still. Fuck it.
Yogg wheel every game. That's what I want to see.
No,
Every game Yogg
see,
wheel.
and this is why I call you a bad player, Howard.
It'd be 10K. It'd be
Literally
10K.
this. Ugh.
Like, listen, Terry and I've had this conversation multiple times. I am convinced I have the highest win rate of anybody in the universe with Cthulhu. Everyone will tell you Cthulhu is a shit hero. My win rate, my top 4 rate with Cthulhu is like 80%. It's ridiculously high.
Is it because it's idiot proof? I don't know. I don't know why.
I am the Cthulhu whisperer. That's all I know.
My jailer win rate before they changed him was fucking high. I'm sitting, everyone's like, "Oh, it's bad, it's horrible." Like the win rates literally said, "I'm like, oh man, my jailer's fucking good." Like
Power's
top 3.
crushing those 6K bitches with the jailer.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was so good. I wasn't even punching down, and I was like, "Yeah." Anyway,
Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that quick, Terry. So Cthulhu is my guilty pleasure. Jailer is Bowers. Who's your guilty pleasure hero?
I don't think I have a guilty. I love Maev and Jandis.
That's not a guilty pleasure.
It's not a guilty pleasure. I don't think I have a bad hero that I really like.
Really?
I don't think there's a bad hero that.
Oh wait, who's my bad hero I like now? Because I don't. Jailer's gone now. He's different.
Yeah.
It's Cthulhu is still my boy. It was Jiraxis before Cthulhu.
And Draxus is really good now.
It was Pyramid before when like.
Oh, Pyramid.
No. When his buddy was around at one point, or like at one point, buddies, and then Quilboar was so good that like it was duos meta specifically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Quilboars are in, buddy, boom, done, and we would just win every single fucking game if we got Pyramid in the lobby, kind of thing. Anyway, but that was a very specific thing. I didn't like Pyramid. Guilty pleasure, Jailer.
Yeah, I don't think I have a guilty pleasure hero. I'm trying to think
now I'm Team Howard. You're boring.
I'm boring? I like Maev.
Wow.
But like, Maev's not that good right now.
Maev is not a guilty pleasure.
Well, she's not good right now. She's pretty bad right now.
She's not. Yeah, but like you can still do dirty things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the point. Yeah.
You probably have the portrait with the toes, don't you?
Definitely. I mean, that's the best portrait.
Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Maev just sunbathing. What could be wrong with that? That's how you got to market the game. You know, it's like I make some money.
You know, Bowers brings up an interesting point. Usually, and it's just occurring to me, usually, not always, but usually, Hearthstone likes to make some sort of connection between a new Battlegrounds season and the set that just came out. Well, the standard set that just came out was all about pulling things from random moments in time.
Yeah.
And so why couldn't we have anything is possible where you could have an anomaly and a trinket in the same game, or a buddy and a quest in the same game? Maybe that's where they go with this to launch the new season.
In a game at a time.
Randomly picked.
Fuck that. Dude, okay, that sounds horrible. I'm in for a short period of time.
Yeah, no, like 2 weeks.
I'm in for a short period of time.
And Diablo gets to be one of the gimmicks.
No.
Diablo wasn't fun for most people.
No, everybody hated Diablo. I love chaos in these games. I love the guy who walks in there and goes, "I'm on a 47 match win streak, and my deck is the best deck that's ever been made. No one's ever been able to counter it." And then he's out in the fucking first round. I love those moments, and chaos is how it happens. I think I've told you guys the story. 10-second story here, because I know we're running short on time. When I played Star Trek CCG competitively, regionally, you had to put dilemmas underneath missions. It'd be like, what's the crew going to run into? Oh, they've got to cure a disease, or they got to get through this, blah, 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 blah. The people used to curate like specific orders of dilemmas that your guys would have to go through. I would shuffle mine in front of people, and they'd be like, what are you doing? Don't you have them ordered? Nope. Good luck trying to figure out what I'm doing, bitch. It's all shuffled up here. I'm going to do your missions. You have no clue what's coming. And I sat across from the number one player in the world at the time, was a kid in our region named Chris. And he watched me do this, and I seriously saw his soul leave his body. Like, he was like, what the fuck is going on? And he kicked my ass. But I love those moments where I can sow chaos and just like, you don't know what's coming.
You didn't win.
Yeah, I know.
It won a fair amount. It was a good enough. I was ranked, but I would do that because it was chaos. I loved it. I didn't do it like in qualifiers. I didn't do it like qualifiers and shit. But it was, there's a tournament next Saturday at the store. All right, I'll show up. I'd be shuffling my dilemmas.
The story would have been much better if we beat them that game.
Oh, I never beat Chris. I played Chris dozens of times. I never beat Chris in a competitive format. It got to the point where they used to assign like nicknames, like kind of like screen names. For a year and a half, my screen name was Death Lotto, because it was just you don't know what you're getting, and I used all cards that would just be like random crew member dies unless you have diplomacy or you have a medical skill over the 3, something like that. So that was like my screen name for a while. But that's what I love. That's why I love Yogg Wheel. I love the stuff that creates variance that you can't predict.
That's pretty funny. Like, okay, so I have a story from like my competitive Magic game. Not necessarily like chaos, but like back when we were competing in Canadian Nationals one year, I like owned this one guy named Matt Viano, and like you don't get paired against someone multiple times unless you happen to be in like the same pod, and it takes like three losses to be like truly eliminated from the tournament, and I managed to knock him out, beat him 3 times in the same tournament to essentially eliminate him from the event. Like we got into the same draft pod twice, and I beat him both times in the draft pod. Then because our records were both high, I got paired against him one more time in the constructed version of the event, and I beat him again in the constructed version of the event to essentially knock him out of the tournament.
He must have fucking hated you.
Yeah, we're friends. Well, yeah, like we're still friends now, but like, yeah, it was pretty funny because I
little less friends, but you know,
less friends. But yeah, I definitely owned his soul during that event, and he was a little upset about it because
nobody should be Terry's bitch. That poor guy. Ooh.
Oh, that was the year I won Canadian Nationals. But yeah, I beat him 3 times. 3 times that event.
Nice,
good times. Yeah.
There's something to be said about the in-person sitting across from somebody with just a deck of cards game. I mean, I nothing against Hearthstone, but I do miss the days of constructing decks and actually like, I don't miss piles of boxes to my ceiling because I needed 47 copies of every card because I was one of those guys who never disassembled a deck. Once it was built for all time. But I do miss that kind of like going to the card store and playing those. And I've done some Magic drafts, but I'm so bad at Magic that I'm the first one out. I've had 10-year-olds kick my ass. So, you know, like you've been alive less than I was out of college before your parents met. So
yeah, I might actually get back into competitive Magic potentially next year. There's a limited championship in 2027 that they just announced with $500,000 in prizes. That has
nice.
And I don't want to play anything remotely close to constructed, so I might try to qualify for that. So there's a chance I get back into competitive Magic just for that event.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
I tried to do Magic on stream once, but the turn timers were so short, I felt like I was drowning.
Oh yeah, well, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to feel like you're drowning, at least initially.
I knew-ish. Like, I know how to play Magic. I just didn't. Yeah, it was just too short. It was just too short. Anyway.
I would love to see some Terry Zhang Magic streams. I would love it.
Maybe. It depends when I assume some of the qualifiers will be online through Magic Arena. So I might try that. But I don't know.
Excellent.
Maybe next year I get back into some sort of competitive Magic. I'm sure my wife will like it.
Oh, speaking of Magic, I just ordered 2 sets, 2 card sets.
The Secret Layers?
Yeah. I got the Horizon Zero Dawn and the God of War ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oiled.
Yeah, those things, they've been trying to mass grab every IP they can. They're going the Funko route. It has so many IPs come through.
Theirs actually makes probably sense because they're even doing. They're like, no, we're doing a limited run. We know exactly how many it would take to make this worth it, right? Like, kind of makes sense for them.
Those cards are more for collectors, right? Those aren't tourney legal, are they, Terry?
They are. They're essentially like alternate art of existing cards.
Not all.
Yeah, most of them are though. Yeah.
I'd say less. Really? Looks like less.
I'm pretty sure all the ones I've seen have been copies of pre-existing cards. Just
so renamed. The 2 sets that I got, for example, only 2 out of the 5 were skins.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So.
Interesting.
So, somebody who's local, somebody who's local to me was in chat and they're like, oh, they just came out. I'm like, cool. They're like, if you buy that set, I'll pay half of the set and I get the 1 card. I'm like, dude, that's the card I want the least. Fuck yeah. it's like a $35 card for the unskinned version and he wants it for his deck.
Yeah.
So he's buying it for $25 off of me. For this card, so he saves $10 to get this card.
Yeah, and you get the cards you want.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a shadow box out of them.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins except for Bran because I spent his money. And then I bought the God of War. Okay, get ready for the girl math. And then I bought the God of War because if you didn't spend $99, it was gonna be $12 in shipping.
Yeah.
So I wanted to buy these 2 packs. That wasn't $99. I had to get the foil editions of both packs to make them $50 each. So technically speaking, the way this girl math works out is instead of it costing $20 to foil these things, it only cost me $8. I'm a fucking genius.
I mean, that's kind of true. That's not real girl math. The girl math would be like you made $25 selling the other card.
Okay.
And you're like, so this is like I just made money buying these cards.
Lesbian math?
Huh?
Is it lesbian math?
I don't know. I don't.
Math?
Is that a thing?
I don't think it's a thing. I'm just trying to think that lesbians are more sensible with the money than straight up girl math girls are. I love everyone. Sorry, I take that back. I hate everyone equally. I am not attacking anybody. I'm trying to attack basic white bitches.
You're just trying to attack yourself.
More or less, yeah.
We just need a photo of Bowers are drinking like a pumpkin spice latte in her hand.
Oh yeah, just basic me right up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just literally by saying it was lesbian math, I was trying to be. You are better than what I normally do.
Oh God, we're going to cancel.
We even in my community, we even have hot take. It's !! hot take, and it just says she will no longer be answering any more questions without her lesbian. Because my PR person in chat is a lesbian, and she's like, Aaron, you can't say that. Oh God. Anyway.
So Bowers, do you need a lantern down there in the hole you keep digging for yourself? Because I can barely see you from up here.
Dude, I would run out of fuel. I'm too far gone, man. Too far gone. I like to keep digging because I feel like if I keep digging, maybe I'll come out the other side. You know, my plan. Anyway.
All right, that sounds like a good spot to end the episode.
Yeah, you know what? You want to end? We'll do a best of 3 for you guys, real quick.
Okay, what is this?
This is what we do in my community for the whole year. I buy trivia calendars.
Oh, okay.
We're a bit behind. I'm still in October because the person who annoys us to read trivia is not around anymore. Anyway, best of 3 for you guys. Okay. I guess I can go by money value. Best of 3. You each can answer.
Yeah.
If you ding in first, if you think you know it, just say ding. Okay. Classical music for 400.
Oh shit!
Oh God, help us.
Now the worst part about this is I can't read half this shit. Rossinine's final opera was this one about a man who took aim at an apple.
That's William Tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say William Tell. I dinged though. He didn't ding.
Oh, that is true.
It's okay.
Maybe I need a visual. You both get it. Congratulations. Yeah. Maybe somebody else doesn't know the rest. Classical music again.
Oh Jesus.
This Moonlight Sonata gave man his first public performance when he was 7 years old.
I don't know who wrote the Moonlight Sonata. I know the song.
So do I. I try to think.
I am so sorry, but the 3 fucking questions are all going to be classical music. Take a stab, Terry.
Mozart.
No.
I'll go Bach.
No. Ludwig van Beethoven.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Classical music for 2,000. Big bucks.
Oh, damn.
If life imitated art, specifically these violin concertos by Vivaldi. Thank you. Winter would last about 9 minutes.
I'd ask you to repeat the question, but it would just be gibberish
If
again.
life imitated art, specifically these violin concertos by Vivaldi, our winter would last about 9 minutes.
I have no idea. It's concerto, by the way.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Is it the Four Seasons?
Yes.
Oh,
congratulations. What is the Four Seasons?
That's the only concerto I know, and I wasn't even sure it was Vivaldi.
Is that one for each of you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go again then.
Oh, we don't have to do that. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's parts of speech. Of the
okay, it's not music, all right.
Of the traditional 8 parts of speech, it has the longest name. Oh.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll guess. Participle.
No.
Oh.
Howard, take a guess, and then I'll try and say something.
Preposition?
No. I don't mean to... No, I'm not going to give you the fucking word, Howard.
Well, I already guessed. I already gave my answer.
Yeah,
I know. I was trying to help you guys.
Just try to give us a hint for the answer.
Trebek sit there and like allude to it and like gesture. Go ahead and guess again.
Interjection.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to interject. Anyway, congratulations. You both tie. You're both amazing.
No,
or bad.
We're both bad. Classical music is not our cup of tea.
No, I guess not. I'm sorry that's where we were in the calendar, gentlemen.
I mean, technically, I got 2 out of 3, but I didn't follow the rules, so I don't get the first one.
I
didn't ding.
Don't worry.
I just thought it was a nice, quick way to make sure people got some trivia questions.
Yeah, next week we'll do some Sports Jeopardy and watch Bauer's brain melt.
Yeah,
if we don't go through anything, we have Olympic potpourri. What?
Potpourri just means it's just random category.
The answer is Alberto Tamba.
Oh, Olympic potpourri.
Olympic potpourri.
Just remember this, folks. If you ever encounter a trivia question that starts "What Italian skier?" the answer is always Alberto Tamba, because he's the only Italian skier who ever accomplished anything.
Oh,
I definitely remember that name, Tamba. But
write that down.
He was in like 4 different Olympics. He like skied for like 20 years.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and we will be back next week. Hopefully, there'll be some interesting drama we could talk about, as opposed to.
Wait, are you gonna make some?
No, there's a lot of drama. You missed all the juicy drama conversations the last few weeks.
Yeah, but why would?
Because
we didn't talk about it this week.
Because nothing interesting. There's no interesting. Hopefully, there's some new interesting.
It was
drama.
nice.
Oh, you want there to be drama? Harry doesn't want peace on Earth. He wants drama.
Yeah, because
it was nice to have a week where we talk about games, though.
Yeah,
Jesus,
because drama gets clicks and clickbait. I mean, it's also interesting
on this episode. So Terry gets what he wants, and we can have peace on Earth. Thank you.
I mean, it's just people are stupid. There's always going to be drama, you know. As fun,
people are fucking stupid.
As fun to make fun of them, like you know.
Yeah.
Like when you
I'm not saying I'm exempt, by the way. I'm just saying people are fucking stupid.
Yeah, like when you see the stuff Nina Lynn does, and you know, you're just like, oh my god, how is she so stupid? And you're just like, I gotta make fun of her. You know, you gotta take a chance to make fun of people. You know, that's the beauty of life. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
God.